G'day folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you guys are doing well. We are in the Hag's Lair and we have just defeated her, in fact. We saved Mayrina, so she has left already. Hopefully she doesn't step into any of the noxious gas out there, but she didn't seem too impressed and she didn't seem very happy to be saved. Apparently she made a deal with Auntie Ethel to trade her newborn, or soon-to-be newborn, for the life of her husband. Obviously, considering what we've seen so far, those are fake promises, so not entirely sure what the hag had in mind, but yeah, it was obviously not going to be any good. I'm sort of hoping that Mayrina, comes to her senses and perhaps maybe appreciates what we've done. I don't really know if we'll meet her again. Potentially we might, and we'll be able to sort of see any sort of developments that have happened. Maybe even by then she may have given birth. But she unfortunately will need to be a single mother as a result. So I don't know if that was the best outcome or not, but we are here and we shall accept the outcome. One other thing that we have in front of us immediately here is the level up for each character. I have taken a bit of time between episodes just to take a look at what's available. So hopefully we can sort of go through this relatively quickly. So we get one more level 1 spell slot and a level 2 spell slot for blue. And yeah, in terms of subclass features, so apparently this is just, I guess, some improvements to our companions, so they do a little bit more damage and have better armor class, I believe. And yeah, this thing has appeared not just for blue, but I think other characters as well. We can make an additional free attack after making an unarmed or weapon attack. So this is very interesting. I don't know if it just means that you can attack twice, literally, but I need to sort of take a look at how that plays out. Spells. So I keep getting confused about the level up system and the spells and then the replace spells subcategories. The reason why I say that is, so for example, if we've got say spike growth here, I could learn that here in the spell section, but then in replace spell, I won't be able to use that as a spell to replace the one that I'm trying to replace. So here it's still an option, spike growth, but if I choose spike growth here, it's suddenly disappeared. So I don't know how to read into that exactly. Does that basically just mean that the spell that I learn in this section is permanent and something that we can cast all the time, or am I thinking about it incorrectly? Anyway, you guys can let me know in the comments and guide me in the right path. In terms of our selections here, considering some of the comments that I've been seeing, movement is obviously a very important resource, and I was thinking of going utility this time and doing Longstrider, as someone had suggested. And the nice thing about Longstrider is that you can cast this, and then it should last until long rest, right? So, if I had quite a few level 1 spell slots, I could cast it on multiple people, and they should be able to move around a lot better as a result. And because it lasts until long rest, that's also really good. It means that it'd just be permanently there. It's not a concentration spell as such. So I do kind of like that idea. And then in terms of replacing our spells, I was thinking Speak with Animals has been good, but I don't know how critically useful this is. It seems very situational. So what I may do at some point in the future is I'll see if we can find some accessories that give us this spell, and perhaps maybe we just want to keep those accessories on hand for when we actually need to cast it. But yeah, for now I'll leave it until we find any such amulet or ring. But I think the thing that I'm going to switch out is this Hail of Hail of Thorns. The reason for that is because I keep trying to look for opportunities to cast it, and I never find the opportunity, to be honest, because I'm looking for situations where enemies bunch up, and then every time they are bunched up, they seem to be bunched up near an ally, and, you know, obviously I don't want to be casting that while an ally is around as well, so I never cast it, essentially. So I'm thinking of replacing that with Spike Growth. And the reason for that is because, well, one, it's a level 2 spell, which I guess it should be inherently better, but also it feels like this is a spell that might be able to control the flow of combat as well. Let's have a read here. So shape a piece of ground into hard spikes. Movement is halved. Creature walking on the spikes takes 2 to 8 piercing damage for every 1.5 meters it moves. And it lasts 100 turns. I guess maybe that's sort of a way of saying that it might be permanent in some way. The only issue that I have here is that it could impede our movement as well. But yeah, considering it's a level 2 spell, I'll probably be using it, you know, less frequently, but, you know, it could be a good thing to sort of lead off, especially if you're having like a very big battle with a lot of enemies. Just taking a look here, pass without trace, call forth a veil of shadows and silence. That gives you and all nearby companions a +10 bonus on stealth checks. Okay, yeah, if you're doing stealth. I don't think so. I think we'll definitely go with Spike Growth. So let's confirm this and accept. Moving on. Gale. So we get a level 3 spell slot, which is really cool. We've not seen level 3 spells before. Obviously a lot to go through here, which I have sort of done in my own time. And I'm sort of going with damage, really, and I'm thinking Fireball is the best thing for that. Shoot a bright flame from your fingers that explodes upon contact, torching everything in the vicinity. So I'll take one level 3 spell, but I don't think I want any more, and I'll probably want to dip down into learning a level 2 spell at this stage. And yeah, I was sort of thinking about what I wanted. Misty Step might be pretty good, just to give Gale a little bit more mobility, and I believe this is a bonus action as well, which could be cool. But I guess it really depends. Depends on whether or not we're using blue to, say, cast, you know, the Longstrider on Gale, for instance, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I might hold back on that and try to use Longstrider. So, what else can we get? I don't really know what would be a situation where we need Arcane Lock. I'm thinking this could be a good thing to have. See invisibility. So, I mean, look, arguably there could be situations where we find some gear that would let us cast See invisibility. In which case I would be sort of like shooting myself in the foot, but I kind of think it might be good. We may have come across a couple of instances where having See invisibility would have given us a few more options, particularly when we arrived in the grove for the first time. A gust of wind. It's really tough to choose here. Magic weapon could be cool as well, deal more damage. I don't know if I should go one damage dealing spell and one utility spell. Yeah, let's commit here with see invisibility. Again, don't have to really bang my head too much on these decisions, because we can always respec down the line, and I don't mind doing that if we have to. So I'm just going to tidy up the prepared spells here. So I'm thinking of going with... I haven't really used Thunder Wave much, have I? I might actually use Thunder Wave when we get the chance. And then I do want some level 2 spells. So I think See Invisibility is something that we can pop on when we need it, so we probably don't need to have that prepared constantly, ready for battle. So yeah, maybe I think I'll put... Yeah, we'll put Witch Bolt in there. And... Cloud of Daggers seems good. Melf's Acid Arrow. And... I think we'll go with Fireball. So very offensive heavy here, but as soon as we run into a situation where we might need some utility spells, we'll just switch out. So let's lock it in. Okay, and with Lae'zel, there's not really too much to do here. It's just increase in, Constitution, hit points, and also the fact that she's also got this extra attack sort of feature that's been introduced. I forget that she actually has the Misty Step cantrip, so this is something that I should think about using if we're in a poor position, and we need to sort of get in the faces of enemies, but let's say we might be out of position a little bit further in the back. We could use this, so yeah, it's something that I need to be aware of. Moving on though, Shadowheart. So Shadowheart is going to be a little bit more complicated. She's got level 3 spells as well. So let's just take a look here. She now has Destroy Undead. So this is something that is, I guess, an addition to Turn, which is a spell that I haven't exactly used ever. So we haven't exactly fought too many undead, but I assume at some point in the game we are going to come across a lot more. So yeah, we'll see if we can use Turn at some point. But yeah, we've got access to all these level 3 spell slots, or sorry, not spell slots, but level 3 spells rather. And I think we better sort of slot one in, and I'm thinking the one that has already been prepared, which is this, Mass Healing Word. I think this is probably what we're going to go with. I was sort of reading through all of this, and, some of them look pretty good. Speak with the Dead, probably we'll just leave that up to Gale. Yeah, they're all very situational, it feels. I mean, this is kind of an interesting one. Your allies will regain the maximum hit points possible when healed, which means that if you cast this spell initially and then, use other healing spells, those other healing spells will do much better. So it could be decent to use Beacon of Hope, but I'm thinking just straight up healing might not be a bad thing. 4 to 7, yeah. There's Revivify. I was contemplating this, but it only gives a companion like 1 hit point, even if you revive them, and you're expending the level 3 spell slot, so I don't know if I feel like that's worth it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing here, and I have actually been using all of these spells, except for maybe Lesser Restoration. Haven't really had a chance to use that, but I think that's still the right thing to have. Alternatively, I could switch that out and do Prayer of Healing, which could be used outside of combat. Possibly. And it does a lot of healing, actually, in comparison. Oh, actually, sorry, this doesn't do healing. This heals status effects. That's right, and that's probably why I haven't exactly used it as much. Bit tricky, but I reckon we've got the right composition here, so let's accept. And that's that for our level ups. I'm not really going to worry too much about... What the hell? I've just realized here, but Lupus looks like he's wearing some kind of a mask. How did that happen? Like, is this just because of the level ups? Possibly. Yeah, maybe it's because of Companion's Bond. Yeah, and Hunter's Mark actually does affect our companions as well. That's kind of cool. Pack Tactics. Creature has advantage on attack rolls against targets if one of its allies is within 3 meters of the target. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that we get all of these benefits. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is obviously loot the area, so let's get to it. And then from there, we should maybe look around, especially into this hut here. I don't know if it's a hut, it's a room. And one other thing that I'm going to try and do more is to use our long rests and short rests a little bit more regularly. I did see a comment from someone saying that we likely have like enough supplies for like 50 or 40 or whatever long rests. So I get it. I'll start long resting a little bit more. Let's check out what Auntie Ethel has. In fact, should we try to speak with Auntie Ethel? I wonder if she's inclined to speak to us. And I wonder if we'll learn anything new.
At the ready.
Maybe let's do that first. So... well, here comes utility needing to be added immediately. So, yeah, let's do disguise self. And... what should I disguise myself as? Maybe I go with the gnome? I was sort of thinking, is there a way we can disguise ourselves as one of the red caps? Because that'd be kind of cool.
A charm on the hag's body flashes a faint glow.
A charm?
Where is that knuckle dragging? Gobshite killed me!
You're lively for a corpse. Tell me the truth. What did you want with Marina?
I didn't want the girl, sweetie. I wanted her babe.
Called
I
it.
would have gobbled it up and given birth to my very own hag daughter. To my guts she would have come. My blood, my bile. It would have been glorious.
Okay, interesting. So I guess maybe they can't have children of their own, so they need to sort of have someone else's baby and then, well, I don't know what the entire process would be, but... Why are you so cruel?
Please. It's you lot who come to me. All you do is want to be prettier, to be richer, to be loved. People are their own worst enemies, Petal. I just let them see it.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. And you'll never know.
I thought corpses can't keep secrets, but... Does being dead bother you?
You think this is the first time? I've found my way back before, and I will again. And then I will make the cretin beg, plead, weep for what will always be denied. The sweet release of death.
You're quite lively for a corpse.
I'm a hag, you little snot! You think I didn't plan for this? Death and I are old friends.
Okay. So I see.
But I won't be a corpse forever. That I can bloody promise you.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Interesting. I was just about to say, I guess that may have answered my question around why she's managed to keep secrets even after dying. It's because she has perhaps prepared some kind of a spell, ritual, whatever you want to call it, for when she is dead and if someone decides to speak with her after she has died. So, yeah, very interesting indeed. She did say that this is not her first brush with death and that she's come back before. I wonder if we'll actually see this play out. And if so, is there anything we can do right now to mitigate the whole thing? Because we can... I mean, speaking with her requires that her body is intact, right? Like, so if we kill her... But let's say if we burnt her body, for instance, you know, we generally won't be able to speak to her anymore because the corpse is still, you know, it's too destroyed or whatever. I'm thinking, would that also be the condition for, you know, being revived? Maybe we can burn her, just to be sure, you know. Flammable slime blob. Okay. Poisonous slime blob. Carolon's Grace. Huh. Gain a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage. Unhampered resistance. While the wielder is not wearing armor, they receive a +2 bonus to saving throws. Versatile. Quarterstaff. I mean, this is going to Gale immediately. What's this? Tarnished Charm. Fey Life. Makes it easier for the wearer to succeed death saving throws. A charm. Where does this go? There. I guess. Yeah, okay. Gotta make a decision on where that goes. I'm surprised that this is not a magical item that we can feed to Gale. Or has he stopped needing to consume stuff? Because I haven't really seen a lot of things come up as being a magical item that he can consume. Like this Amulet of Misty Step, for instance. I know it's a magical item, so why isn't it showing as something that I can let Gale eat, quote unquote. Anyway, before I forget, I'm just going to throw this Gale's way. And yeah, he'll use this for the time being. I'm pretty sure this is a bit better. Looks cooler as well. Fly trap. Chance to ensnare target if not a plant or a beast. I guess the chances of something like this happening, though, is only if Gale was using the staff as a melee weapon and actually, you know, bonking people on the head with it. So, I'd say Coralon's Grace is a much better weapon, for sure. Looks kind of interesting. Alright, so now that that's done, let's make our way inside, see what we can find. Ugh, disgusting. There's still the matter of all the people who need help, though, in the Hag's Lair. And why did we get an autosave? I wonder if this is not the end. And as I said before, I sort of feel like we need to burn the body. So, I could be just, you know, not really doing anything, like, useful here, but I may as well. Oh, that's right, guys. I forgot to let you guys know, I think, that I did switch out the shield that Shadowheart was using. So she was using Glowing Shield before, and I've switched that out to Wode's Ensnaring Strike. So we get to cast this as a bonus action as well, so I need to keep that in mind. And yeah, I'm thinking... I mean, it gives us the same sort of armor class though, but I think this is going to be a little bit better. Loving Protection. Once per short rest, if you're below 50% hit points and take damage, you gain 8 temporary hit points. Yeah, I mean, we have seen Shadowheart be pretty low on HP before, but I think, you know, the whole idea is obviously not to get to that point. Anyway, Shadowheart, let's get you to burn the body, please. Is that even something we can do? It says it's an invalid target, though.
I've got a long road ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
Acrid Workshop. Let me just ungroup everyone, and from here, I'm just gonna see if I can throw... where is it? Ah, here. Alchemist's Fire. Again, I don't really know if I need to do this, but... Well, it looks like her body is impervious to the flames, though. Alright, well... You can't say that I didn't try, and she seems intent on coming back to life, and perhaps maybe hunting us down at some point. We shall see if that actually materializes. Few camp supplies there. I don't know how much I would trust the camp supplies that we get from this Acrid Workshop, but... Ever-Seeing Eye. What is that? Pale green eye pierced by the twisting branches of a dead tree, the result of a foolhardy woman begging Auntie for a favor. Wait a sec. This is this is from the girl up in the upper levels, and her wish to not see something or whatever, to never see some people again or whatever it is. So I should keep that actually. Protection from evil and good. That's nothing really special, is it? A letter to Ethel. This letter is written in elegant cursive. Ethel, I've heard business has been slow. Rest assured I have a job for you. A client fled Baldur's Gate without payment. My agents picked up his trail along Kyanthar and have ensured he will pass through your territory. Do as you wish to him. Excuse me. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. My contact has assured her you can help. I'll have her sent by the usual route. I wonder if that's Mayrina. Possibly. Her mother's failing. Or her mother's mind is failing. I think so. I think when they mentioned I have a girl who suits your particular appetites, meaning the baby that's still in the womb. And the mind of the mother that is failing is the, the one that is, Mayrina herself looking to try and revive her husband. Blotches of ink are spattered on this unfinished letter written in an uneven scroll. Sister dearest, are you feeling all right, Petal? I can't believe you let some pup give you the slip. I'd be mortified. Worry not, my redcaps nabbed the bugger. They're taking their sweet time with him. The screaming stopped a few nights past, but the sobbing continues. He'll die regretting he crossed a hag. A mother with a failing mind. You know me so well. I have the most darling mask for her. You must come to And then got interrupted by something. Not sure what. Bitter divorce. What? Save Mayrina. Wait. This quest is not over. We found a wand with Connor's name on it. Could this resurrect Mayrina's husband? What? So, we'll need to find his corpse then, right? She did mention something about needing to drag his corpse back to Baldur's Gate. Interesting. Huh. I thought the quest was over. Alright, let's look around some more. Nothing too special, I don't think. We'll probably sell all of this stuff. Oh my god. A lot of different weird looking potions. Like, do we even trust any of these potions, to be honest? I mean, why not? Lover's Avarice. A rotten pungency undercuts this potion's otherwise pleasant aroma of roses and honey. It doesn't say what it would do, though. Unless these are possibly quest items that might help us with some of the people that are in need. A mother's loathing. Sorry, if you're wondering why I've got rotten food with me, is because I, after doing all of the cleanup, before the previous episode, I was sort of wanting to see if I can just hang on to these so that when we see a trader, we can just quickly sell them off. A hint of blood lingers around the stopper. It's enough to make your mouth water. Ugh. I mean, we can drink all of these though, right? And presumably they would do something, but... Smells like a sleep potion turned sour. Thousands of little legs skitter inside this bottle, seeking an escape. Butterflies in the stomach, a traditional brew of ergot and nutmeg, meant to recapture the fluttering thrill of first love. I wonder if there are people that we meet that we can give some of this stuff to, and, you know, they might I don't know, have some benefit or something from it. I mean, not that I would promote giving people witch's brews and stuff, but... Alright, let's see the rest of this. Broken promises... Okay, this is different. A parasite swims in the bottom of this bottle, fat with strength. What? Parasite? Are we saying we would get one of the tadpoles? Because that'd be kind of interesting. Another source of tadpole. Faltering will, sweet, intoxicating aroma hangs around this bottle. It reminds you of home. Heart of stone. Fragments of malachite swirl at the bottom of this potion, coalescing and separating rhythmically. Insanity's kiss. Something thrashes in this heavy gourd, consumed by rage. Earthen bottle. A dirty brown bottle seemingly made out of clay and clumps of hair. What should I do with all of this stuff? Can I just maybe keep it in a separate container? Because I don't want to mix these up with things that we're supposed to consume. Yeah, okay, it's out of the way, at least for now. Perhaps maybe you guys can remind me if I've got something potentially of use that we might want to use later on. Staff of Crones? Let's take a look at that. It looks badass. You can cast Ray of Sickness. I don't think this is better than what we have currently, though, for Gale. Live worms wriggle beneath the crumbling surface of this half-rotten staff. Merely touching it fills you with a wave of unbearable nausea and a strange longing, as if it's calling out for its like. Anyway, if it is magical, we might be able to just, like, feed it to Gale, potentially. Okay, so that's everything. There's whatever this is, mushroom circle. Oh, I did review the previous episode, guys, and I did sort of just look at what the dwarf told us about some bite that he's suffering from. So we sort of need to look for a cure before we can... What? Why can I not open this? Oh, okay, that seems a bit... Oh, okay. I can't seem to open any of my pouches. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there. I was panicking for a second there. I'm just going to see if there's anything here that talks about a cure for poison. Lost time. Earthen bottle. Faltering will. Yeah, nothing that indicates any form of antidote to that bite that we need to try and cure before we unpetrify the dwarf. This seems very ominous. I have no idea if we should go in there right now. But look, I've quick saved, so if we die for whatever reason, we'll at least be able to start from here. So, let's do it.
So, Shadowheart. Such a name implies yours is a difficult heart to find.
It's not that hard to find. Perhaps any difficulty is more telling of you, Gale.
Strange. Okay, we've come out this way. Oh, that's his corpse. Okay. Right. Well, we did find the wand, right? Is it a wand? Let's have a chat with her.
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen if we use this wand, but... I mean, the hag's dead, and presumably, you know, she's not sort of giving this... Well, we're not going to give it to her in exchange for anything, right? So she gets to keep her child and her husband if we revive her husband. So, yeah. Let's give it a go. I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back! Bring Connor back! Please!
Unless this is the method that Auntie Ethel is going to come back to life. Yeah, point the wand towards the coffin.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
So the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it?
But this isn't what she promised! I wanted him back the way he was, not this!
Don't worry, I have the wand. I'll make use of him. Hang on. Wait a sec. We can always bury him again. Yeah, this is a difficult choice. Look, this is your husband. Do you want him or not?
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there, but he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
well, here's the wand. Good luck to you and Connor.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Using Ethel's
All right.
wasn't the best idea.
Pity. It's beyond even the power of the weave to help now.
That's kind of cool, though. I was not expecting that, and we have completed it now. Thank goodness. Unfortunately, the two brothers died. They've just gone off and disappeared somewhere, I suppose. I wonder if we'll come across them again when we arrive at Baldur's Gate. I'm not sure if that would be the case, but let's take a look at this.
Now that you mention
Here
it,
lies
I
Connor,
can't remember who told
beloved
me.
husband,
Another
and the
memory
tasty
lost,
little
perhaps.
morsel to boot.
Still, if you let me watch your technique, I might learn it from you.
Maybe, if you keep a respectable distance.
There's sparks flying still. Alright, so I feel like we are done here at the tea house. There's the matter of the hunter, and I wonder if the hunter says anything else to us now that the hag is dead. And yeah, it might be a good idea for us to just quickly check in on him. You know, I should actually get Quoth out here. Keep forgetting. Right. And yeah, I've got level 1 spell slots to use. I may as well give... Oh, yeah, this is not even consuming that spell slot, which is quite nice, actually. So really, the only thing consuming my spell slots will be Hunter's Mark and Spike Growth. I should give Gale Longstrider. That way he should have a little bit more movement on him to be able to sort of reposition to, you know, better angles and stuff. Gandrel.
Go ahead. The lady of the house awaits.
Okay. Well, she's dead. Just so you know. Actually, I take that back. We are not really done with the tea house area. The reason why is because we've got all those people who kind of need help, right? So, we don't exactly have a quest for this, though, if I'm not mistaken. Let me have a look. I guess this is still considered to be the Nautiloid crash region. Yeah, I don't really see any quests.
Huh, I'll give it a shot.
And another thing is, I wonder if I should re-explore the area where there's all of that noxious gas, because we sort of jumped around and we tried to, you know, avoid all of the noxious gas, obviously. But I wonder if the noxious gas is still there and if anything has, you know, improved in that area. Perhaps maybe a few...
Oh, me head! Oh no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
Oh. Yeah, the hag is dead.
What? How How am I still breathing? I've the bite.
You struck a deal with the hag, didn't you?
I had to. I was sick. Real sick. The hag petrified me to stop it spreading. I was on death's door. But now I feel great. How?
Yeah, this is what we needed to cure Lordiger's bite. Got 3 wisdom. -1 intelligence. Yeah, we'll do this. Examine him for signs of Lordiger's bite. Let's add the bonus. We need a 15 for this though. Bloody hell. Oh! Sure. That's our last inspiration though. Please. Okay. If we rolled a 1 or if we didn't get it, I would have been so disappointed, but...
Not only is the disease gone, you see it's left no scars. An impossibility for the bite.
What? But that doesn't make a lick of sense. Unless... that double-crossing, filthy, lying hag! She made me sick and then trapped me in stone for kicks!
Yep. Okay. So, basically... he didn't get the bite naturally. How long were you trapped like this?
I don't know! Days! Years! My kids were only babes when I left. The stones know how old they are now.
Focus on the second option. Hopefully they've grown. Children are disgusting. Focus on the positive. At least now you'll be able to see them again.
Only 'cause of you. I ain't got no way to repay you.
Don't worry, I didn't help just to get a reward.
No. What you've done for me and mine today won't be forgotten. Thank you.
Okay, well, I was not expecting that. I thought we would still need to find a cure for him. But I guess not. Oh, he's decided to just like run in towards the hag's lair. What's the deal with that? Then there's this girl who is dead.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
We've got the ever-seeing eye. Can we do anything with it? Is this a... hang on, this... yeah, okay. I thought it was something that you wear on your head, but... would it do any good for us to give it to her like that? No? I mean, it does say that she's dead, though. Can I use a Revivify scroll on NPCs? I mean, I'm happy to save scum. Tiger must be a playable character. I wonder if the Revivify spell is also something that can only be cast on playable characters. Alright, I'm not confident we can really do anything. There.
My darling Macron. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me.
Seriously, like... Is there anything in here that would help? Yeah, nothing that really connects to any of the almost plights of all of these people. Stasis. I've not seen this, actually. A headless corpse preserved through esoteric magic. Is there anything we can do to remove stasis? But then you wouldn't really want to do that without being able to return the head onto its body and then reviving them afterwards.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
There are glints in the light, the screams from within now silent.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Beauty. Lover. Yeah, I could be just floundering around here, guys. I'm willing to experiment with a lot of this stuff. And I'm willing to sort of maybe save scum a little bit as well. But yeah, we've got these two here. Lover's Avarice. Is that perhaps maybe something that we can use? It doesn't seem like we can throw it on the skull itself. But maybe the mirror? Nope. Nothing. Okay, let me just quickly load. Or maybe I should throw it to the skull. I can try. Yeah, I feel like this episode might be a little on the dry side, considering our experimentation here, but... Nope, doesn't do anything. I assume this doesn't do anything either. Okay. Yeah, these potions seem unique. That's why I'm sort of like, you know, wanting to make sure that I keep them, because maybe another opportunity might present itself in the future to use some of these potions for whatever reason. I mean, not that it'd be very obvious though, because these potions don't exactly tell you what they would do. Oh, I've just realized this is not a potion. So I could just simply drop that. Alright, so we failed on that account, but we do have this guy. Let's see what he says.
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please.
Are you alright?
No, not even a little bit. The hag. There's never been a more vile creature. The things she did to me. The things she made me do. Good gods! You're the one. The Mind Flayer.
Not if I can help it. Can you still see it?
No. The hag's gift is gone, but it's going to happen. Soon. I saw you screaming, covered in your own insides as that thing bursts out of your skull. You change, skin ripping from your body, and then you butcher everyone. Everyone around you.
Be specific. When will this happen?
I don't know. It could be a 10-day. Could be any moment. I can't do this. You're too dangerous. I'm sorry.
Okay, and he just runs out. Okay, going the same direction.
My gentle Lauren. He wished to know what was to come.
Yeah, okay, so he had the quote-unquote gift of seeing into the future or whatever.
Let's have a look at myself.
The Whispering Masks. I don't know how I feel about, like, carrying some of these things. And there are all the dead people that we've killed. All by accident, mind you. All by accident. Do we have any other people with some plights that we can sort of fix? I don't know, guys. I've tried... I feel like I've tried everything. The potions... I guess maybe these are all just for consumption in one way or another. And perhaps maybe the way for you to sort of know is by consuming it and then... sort of understanding the effects. I might be correct in saying that, or... Yeah, I don't know if there's really a way to discover whether or not, or sorry, if there's a way to discover any of the effects of the potions without actually consuming it yourself. And if there's not, then perhaps maybe it might be a good idea just to simply consume those potions one at a time and do some save scumming to try and understand what the potions do. I don't really think it's such a bad idea to do that. Another thing that I want to do, and I know we're probably about at the hour mark or so, but might be a good idea just to check back in with the frog here. I really want to try and see if there's some kind of curse or something that we need to lift. Speak with animals. Hang on. Is this a ritual? Longstrider? I don't think it is. So there we go. I mean, we're still using Speak with Animal quite regularly.
Hag is gone! Happy!
Glad I could help.
Happy! Happy! Come! Present!
Present. Wait. I'm just putting blue in turn-based mode. Oh, hang on. Yeah, frog is still there. Good. I'm just bringing everyone together because I just realized we could have enemies out there, which could be problematic if we get into battle on our own.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, maybe I was panicking over the eyesight of the addled frog. Possibly.
On my way.
What are you trying to show me, little froggy? Here, shiny, buy. Oh, it's a pouch. Ooh, okay, all this stuff. I still have no idea what these bloodstones are going to be for, but anyway, I'll take them.
Here! Shiny! Bye!
Alright, well, I think with that, we might call this one an episode, guys. Not a lot of combat or anything like that, but a lot of leveling up, talking through sort of my thought process, and a lot of experimenting in the hag's lair to try and figure out how to save people. One thing that we haven't done in the tea house, in fact, is going back to the noxious gas area. So I might do that when we come back into the next episode. And I would also say in the next episode we're going to come back up here to the goblin camp. And I want to check on the owlbear and see how the owlbear is doing. Because I have a bad feeling about it based on some of the things that I've read in the comments section. At least I'm now prepared to go back there to try and maybe defeat all the goblins. I'm gonna have to, I guess, and see if we can free the owlbear that way. But that's the plan anyway. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. If you did, dropping that like definitely helps. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.